Hi, it's Jacob again. I know my hair's a mess. I know this is a different room. I moved. So yeah, so the everything may be a little bit weird in with this. Maybe just be a different like style, maybe not style, but just a different feeling to the this video confessional. But we just had a huge last vote with voting out double. Um I feel I don't feel good about it. I think for the game it's good. At least for my game it's good. It was the right decision, but honestly don't know if it's like personally something like I don't know. I don't see many faults with it. Um, but it's more about just having to do damage control, which is what I'm doing now. I haven't gotten the chance to talk to Geo about the whole situation, which we said we were going to VC later tonight. I don't know if that's happening, which he said he was going to go out for dinner. He said like 2 or 3 hours. I was like almost 2 or 3 hours ago. So we're just waiting on that. But this was a move that Species, Aaron, and I can say that we did. We were the three that made this happen. Zanny can say he came up with the plan, but that doesn't mean Zanny made the move. We did we did it. And I've got a couple questions here from Reef. I do want to get like everything out of the way on exactly where my head was at with this vote. But we're going to answer these questions from Reef. A close last tribal council resulted in double going home. How exactly does this affect me? It affects me in the way that it cuts, because Geo I still consider my number one, or at least somebody that is very high up onto my trust rankings. Getting rid of double, I didn't know how close Geo and a double were. I assumed that they were final two. They were ride or dies, which is not good for me if it's a final two and I'm at final three. Geo has immunity. Like, what am I going to do at that situation? So that's something that I wanted to do. It also cuts a number off of Buckaroos 2.0, which I was kind of worried about. Not in a sense that, like, I was super worried, because that was more of what Aaron was worried about, was that Buckaroos 2.0 would have the numbers. And at this point, I want to get rid of T-Bone next tribal. I don't want to get rid of an OG Cowboy, because that would leave 4 OG Buckaroos with 5 OG Cowboys. And if we get rid of Zanny, Fish has the opportunity to flip, and it's worrisome. And especially after this vote, to where we already did flip on like half the OG Cowboys, it's dicey in that sense. So, like I said, I've been telling to everybody that it's more about keeping, like, at least Aaron and Species, it's more of trying to keep Geo's numbers down, or Buckaroos 2.0's numbers down, because when it comes down to Geo, Gimp, and Double could side with either Buckaroo 2.0 or OG Cowboys. That's a 50-50 chance for me. Then I've kind of taken that position to where it's like I can either side with Bike Saddle, OG Cowboys, or Buckaroos 2.0. And that's where my head is at, to where that gives me spots instead of other people. I definitely feel like this game has been like one of my best, if not my best strategic game. Not my best social game, because I'm just not connected with as many people as I would like. Like, I do enjoy a lot of these people, and these people do enjoy me. I just don't know exactly to the extent, like, of everybody. What was the fallout after this huge tribe seemingly split for the first time? Shit. There wasn't much, like, Waffle's going crazy. I've got 4 DMs from Waffle. Waffle sent, like, apparently he grilled into Aaron. Gimp was pretty, he talked about it a little bit, with me afterward, right after, which I just was like, man, it was just trying to not that you guys were going to do anything. It was just trying to make sure that there wasn't an opportunity to do anything. And Geo, we have still yet to talk about it. That's I want to talk to Geo about it because that's ultimately like the connection that I need to make sure that I handle with the most delicacy, because that is right now who's Geo going to go to at the end. I'm really hoping it's me that he goes with. So that's what it, also with the jury starting up, are you playing any differently? No. I'm not. Like, I didn't want to say to double GG or anything like that because I didn't want to completely give away the fact that I voted him out, because going out 6-5, especially in the way that this was read, like, to where it was just shoot, like 5 immediate Zanny votes, then 6 straight double votes. I didn't want to say GG because I feel like that would be putting a little bit salt in the wound. I do feel bad for double. I feel bad for the guy, but at the same time, it's like I needed to do what I needed to do. But I'm like, I told Aaron just a little bit ago, and I was thinking, this next vote, we'll be in the same position. We 100% will be in the same position. I may even have more power this time around in this this next vote. And I think that's fucking incredible. Now, I don't think Zanny would turn on me. I don't think Fish would turn on me. T-Bone, I don't know. But everybody from Buckaroos 2.0 minus Gimp, I think, has thoughts in their head that Jacob is doing shit. Species I could see, possibly. I don't think so. Because he was very hesitant about this vote. Which I'm worried about, but also not really at the same time. Geo, I haven't got the chance to talk to him too much about it. Like, I gave him basic rundown shit, and he was like, oh yeah, that's fine. And he was like, I wasn't very close with double, which may or may not be bullshit. I don't want to risk it, because right now I have a 10% chance to win, and that's 10% more than fucking everybody else that was voted out, to where they have 0% chance. What else do I want to talk about? I don't know. I think that this was a solid move. I think personally one of the biggest things that I could have done. I originally wanted to vote Fish, and in hindsight, I still kind of wish I did, because that would mean it was a 5-5-1, and I could at least like fill in Geo on the plan to vote double out, and he could give me, like, if we went to a revote, I think double would have gone anyway. And that would have filled in people on the plan, and that would have also gotten rid of a Buckaroo 2.0, which I was worried about. I didn't end up doing it. Like, I voted Caster at one point, because I was like, wait, no, if we tie, Fish won't get a vote, and I need Fish. But then I remembered, no, that's not how Survivor works in revotes. It's the people that are tied with don't get a vote. It could have been like a possible Jeff Kent vote in Philippines, if I played, where, like, in terms of the total amount of votes, but I would have been 100%, like, I knew 100% that it was going to be 5-5. I was going to be 6-5 if I went with, like, I could have been in a position to either send Zanny home, send double home, or tie it. And I wanted to tie it because that, I feel like, would have kept my allies longer term, or at least keep the relationships in terms of the game still fluid, because I think Waffle wouldn't be nearly as pissed off, Geo wouldn't have been nearly as pissed off, but I didn't want to risk the fact that I would be leaving out RN and species out of that completely, and that they would realize what I was doing. So I felt like it was best just to stick with this and see if my damage control is good. I do want to say I apologize for not doing a ton of like VL confessionals and stuff. I've been going through a shit ton these past couple days, and like I'm trying to like not have like a breakdown every 15 minutes. And this game is like really keeping my mind off of it in a sense, which is good, but it's just like I don't want people to look at my personal issues as a reason to keep me around, and I'm kind of trying to sell that, because it's unfair to them. If things are going great for them, there's no reason to make it shitty, you know. Or that would make in hindsight make sense. To compared to where if I'm doing shitty and I get voted out and I'm just even more shitty, like people don't want to do that. I'm fine with it because I know I can. Well, like I'll be okay with it. I'm at the point now to where if I get voted out tomorrow, I won't be bitter. I'll just not understand the move, and I think that's fine at the end of the day. I'm gonna end this here because it's almost 12 minutes, and I think that's like where the last one was. I hope you guys enjoyed this video confessional. Like usual, I'll try to keep this up. Next time I'll look a little fucking better and not have this thing going on. Dude, this is huge. This is huge, bro. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day, good night, good afternoon, whatever the fuck it is. Bye.